Namaste, everyone. Welcome back. Your mindfulness chat with me, Tina Porter. I've been dealing with a lot of back pain lately for a good 2 years now. And I was told by doctors that I have a degenerative disc in my L4, L5, and that they recommended surgery, which I quickly opted out of, and decided to take it upon myself to heal. And so I modified everything. I modified the way I practice yoga. No cobras, no up dogs, no danyarasos, no back bending of any sort, which was actually their recommendation too. Nor could I do it. It would take my breath away. I modified the way that I sleep, the way that I move, run, anything, any kind of movement, any kind of exercise, I would modify. And through our yogic philosophy, I understand that a lot of our emotional issues are harbored in our lower back. And coincidentally, two major things happened to me in 2014, which I have held onto. I spoke with close friends and family about it, but wanted to wait until I felt healed enough to be able to share with you, because what I've healed from and how I've healed is all yoga, which can all benefit everyone. So in January of 2014, I was sexually assaulted by the general manager of an eco-chic wellness center when I was waiting for my group to arrive for a yoga retreat. In fact, the reason he had to run out of the room was because his walkie-talkie that was laying on the bed, they were announcing from the front desk that my group had arrived by boat. You think of yourself in a situation like that, and you think you're gonna bite and scream and scratch and scream, and I froze. I could not believe that it was happening to me. I was numb mentally and physically. And I dealt with a lot of disappointment in myself during my recovery, along with shame, along with guilt, along with anger, although anger doesn't come very easily to me or very naturally to me, which I'm actually proud to admit. But I did get to a place of anger. The other thing that happened to me was in October of 2014 when I took a group to Nepal for a yoga pilgrimage. We were traveling and touring amazing, beautiful temples in various parts of the country with a local family. And on day 4 of this 18-day pilgrimage, one of the guests said to me in a one-on-one meeting before breakfast, she said these words to me: I hate you. I hate your fucking classes, and I want you to shut the fuck up so that I can enjoy 1 ounce of my own experience. Yeah. Are you careful with your words? Are you conscious of your tone? Because in every ounce of delivery, there's an impact. And when we practice mindfulness, we are aware of our expressions, our tones, our word choices, and our actions. So, how I knew that I had a lot of work to do. I was so hurt. And when she said those words to me, not only did she drive a stake into my heart, but it went straight through my soul. Because when she attacked me, she attacked my classes. And my classes are a direct relation to my life and my practice, which to me is everything. And so it took a big, big cry that morning afterwards with my sweet co-leader, Sarita. Love you. And a hike up Serengote, which was this incredible hike. It was part of our itinerary that day. But we went up, and there are dramatic views of majestic Himalayas, beautiful, beautiful scenery. And it took me hiking for an hour after crying for an hour to get to a place where I actually felt bad for this girl. And not in a condescending sort of way. I actually felt so badly that her life is in such turmoil, or that she's in such a dark place that she has to be so mean to somebody else. And so through the last 2 years, I have done a great deal of work to process these, what I call traumatic events that happened to me. And through discipline of mantra, meditation, breath work, asana, and mindfulness, I high-fived my husband this morning and actually said, I'm pain-free. And so I want to share all of this with you, and I know that I do through my experience. But my next goal is to take a training that happens to be in LA, and where I used to live, coincidentally. And this is where I'm asking for your help. I'm asking you to donate money to me so that I can take this training and learn about the neuroscience behind the breath work, the mantras, the meditation, and the asana that we do in order to heal. I understand it, like I said, through experience, but I want to understand the science of it. And that way I can bring it back to you and explain it to you, to train you to be able to be pain-free. It's possible. I did it. And through a lot of tears and a lot of confusion and a lot of journal writing and a lot of sadness, it took me a long time to speak my truth. And even though I had a really shaky voice because I was so fearful of how my husband would perceive that story that happened in Mexico, I was so afraid that he was going to think that I did it, that I brought it on. And he didn't. He embraced me. He was sorry that I held on to it for so long. And that is when the pain started to go away. So through all of the work that I've done in the last 2 years, in my body, in my mind, and in my heart, I've done so much work for myself, and I am pain-free. I tell you this, not to say, oh, I'm so sorry that that happened to you, because it's just helped me grow. But I'm sharing it with you because I want to help you grow. So click the link below and donate whatever you can, and I will come back to you and be able to teach. Namaste.